Welcome, welcome, welcome. You're here with Unfiltered Trends with me, Seb Green.
My name is JP. Elodie Boo.
And we're back at it, giving you the spilled tea on everything you want to see.
Yeah, Katt Williams, you know what I mean? Katt Williams, he went off on Club Shay Shay, that interview, the interview that everybody has on their mouth. Anyway, there's more reaction. There's another reaction from different comedians. Tiffany Haddish is involved, apparently Joe Rogan. Let's see what they're saying.
Katt Williams is on everyone's timeline right now on all social media platforms. And listen,
Focus on the
everyone's attention, rightfully so. He addressed pretty much anybody and everybody. When I say anybody, everybody, I mean he name dropped Martin, Cedric the Entertainer, Kevin Hart, Jonathan Majors, Harvey Weinstein, Ludacris. I mean the list goes on. If you haven't seen this interview, do yourself a favor. Head over to Club Shay Shay and watch the full interview, man. Already starting the year off strong with the best interview of the year in the first week. Shout out to Shannon Sharp. Like I said, 10 million in 24 hours. That's crazy. Goes to show that Katt Williams, he definitely has impact when it comes to the culture. And everyone is tuned in to hear what Katt has to say. So today we got a list of comedians reacting to Katt Williams' explosive interview. Yes, so when I say we got a list of comedians, we talking some of your favorites, man. So let's get right into some of these reactions from some of your favorite comedians. First up, we're gonna go with Kevin Hart because he started off early this morning via Twitter, responding to Katt Williams with his post that reads, "Gotta get that anger up out your chat. It's honestly sad. In the meantime, please enjoy my movie trailer to my next film, Lift, which will be dropping on Netflix in 8 days. There is a moment in the trailer where Goose says they really love you. I know now she's talking about Katt. Laughing emoji. Mark your calendars, world. This one is special." Next up, we got Tiffany Haddish. She responded in one of the posts on IG. Her comment says, "I am not mad. I just wish he would get his facts right about me. Dang, I guess I will send him a reminder text. But are we sure that is Katt Williams? He looks a lot like Charleston White." Next up, comedian Garyowen. He said, "I watched the Katt Williams interview on Shannon Sharp, and I still don't know if I was getting respected or disrespected. I kept going, wait, is that a good thing or a bad thing?" All right, would then respond to a fan via Twitter.
Yeah. Well. A few people responded. Tiffany Haddish and Kevin Hart. What did you think about the response?
I think the response to Kevin Hart was pretty light. He's mostly trying to shout out his movie, but again, like if you're in a situation where someone has exposed your situation and you're not really like in the situation because of your talent, you're more in it because of you placing yourself to be it. You're not gonna create ripples or create problems or break any windows. You're gonna just be like, all right, mate, yeah, whatever you say. Like he said, he's got anger in his voice. Yeah, cool. Let me give you the advertisement that I'm supposed to give you. And that's basically what I think he's done.
Jumping on the wave.
Yeah, it wasn't really deep about the situation. He didn't really say something. He just talked about his next movie. Well, I don't know if we care that much, but yeah, compared to Tiffany Haddish, she was like, "Oh, you should get the fact right." But I mean, she didn't really say what, exactly.
Yeah, to me, well, Kevin was trying to look like he's above the whole situation, like he's better. I mean, I'm doing better than him. I don't need to respond to haters. Type of response. So he's trying to pretend like, oh, Katt Williams is a little player, man. Please get out the way. But the clout, I'm gonna use it to my advantage and jump on the clout and promote.
I mean, yeah,
He was
it's
trying to be
still
smart.
because it's still care because you answer. So it's mean.
Of course, and they responded so quickly.
No, because if you didn't care, you will not answer. Like, so why are you using this to answer? So
It's
it's
trying-
mean like you.
And again, he's not like a serious person.
Yeah.
So for him to bring up a serious response is unlike him. It would defeat his character. His character is not witty, it's more like just goofing around, like he's a goofball.
Exactly.
Yeah.
When you're a comedian, you're supposed to hit back with a joke, like, you know, and KO the guy, and then people will respond like, "Oh, he did that. Oh, he showed his roots. He showed that he's a tough comedian."
Yeah,
He's
if someone
good.
was coming at me like Katt William,
Yeah.
I don't know, I would make a joke about it. Like find something that you did and just, to get back to what you said. I don't know what you guys would
They
do.
are professional comedians. They need to just hit it. Show what you're made of. He said you're not good enough. Show them. Show them that you're good.
Skills. You're committed.
Instead of doing that, he
Show
just
what you
showed
got.
the next thing that he's lined up to do.
He's showing more and more that he's a plant.
Well, okay, what about Gary Owen?
Tiffany Haddish first. What do you think of Tiffany Haddish?
She didn't say much though.
Tiffany Haddish was mad. She was mad because
she said I wasn't mad. I'm not mad, but when you say like that, it's in the
she was mad. She was mad, and I think she's trying to tell him like you need to get your mind right. You need to get your facts right because she did have a background of comedian who plays in comedy shows. I mean, those little small show places. She was doing that a lot. So for him to downplay her, I don't think she liked it. It's true she's not the best comedian, but she does have a background in that.
So what I didn't understand was that you said something about, oh, I thought you were talking about me, but you're talking about Katt Williams. Is that something that she said, or
so she was Charleston White? Do you know Charleston White?
Oh yeah,
he's a other like he looks similar.
Similar to
he looks similar to Katt William, and he's very controversial.
Okay.
Yeah, she's trying to show that she's trying to make fun of him, but it didn't land. Clearly, it went over your head.
Oh my!
So Gary Owen. Okay, Gary Owen.
Understand, personal booty hole has never been violated, so there's that. Michael Blackson also responded to Katt Williams saying, Katt Williams is a very smart midget nigga. He took shots at the top 10 comedians alive today, so we can all respond and make him relevant again. Brandon T. Jackson responded to Katt Williams' comments about Big Mama's house, saying, no matter what they say, the Most High put me where I am, period. Never did nothing.
Man said midget nigga. Now what?
He's basically an African guy, but I will respond to Gary Owen first. Gary Owen felt like he was either a diss or trying to praise him. He didn't really understand the angle of Katt Williams. When it comes to Gary Owen, I don't think Katt Williams was trying to diss him or anything. He was trying to say that Gary Owen is a white guy in a comedian field, but he's not mainstream. So he's trying to say we should really look at Gary Owen. That didn't sell out.
I think everyone is trying to see Katt Williams put a couple names in there. Yeah. When he talked about certain people, they took offense to it, but they shouldn't have. That's my opinion. When I remember when Katt Williams was referring to him again, he was making a statement of basically reference. That was it. It wasn't a respect or disrespect. So that's why I feel like everyone that he spoke about, they're trying to figure out if he's opposing him or with them. If that makes sense. But certain people, like my guy, he's not for or against you. He's just making a reference.
The fact they all react at the same time, I don't know. I feel like because what's his name? The other comedian, the African guy, Michael Blackson. The fact everyone reacting at the same time, I'm like, yeah, but you guys reacting, so maybe you need some of the ads too, some publicity too, because you react to it. And that video from Katt Williams in the Club Shay Shay made like at least 20 million.
No, it is with
more than that.
More than
50 million now.
What is with like certain industries? I know with hip hop industries like that, with comic industry is different, but probably the same. When someone puts something out and you don't react to it, you look weak. Well, that's how people would perceive you to be. If you don't put something out, it makes it look like you agree. If silence is basically you agreeing to what that person has.
But them saying like he make him relevant, but it's not true because we watch Katt Williams.
We all jumped
to the video.
Like,
so
we
I
were
don't know.
let me see what he got to say. But what I will say about it is more like Gary Owen shouldn't be offended at all. Gary Owen is just a man who definitely didn't sell out, and that's why. And like he said himself, he never gave his butt to anybody. So he also added that that's why he's where he's at when it comes to his career. Michael Blackson, there's a hate. There is definitely they don't get along. They really don't get along at all. I've seen their interaction on Wild and Out. It wasn't good. It was really cold towards each other. Blackson try his best to get close to him, but Katt is not having him at all. It feels like Michael Blackson is a sellout, that he pretends to be an African, but Michael Blackson is African. He's not a pretender, but it's just the accent. Sometimes he overdoes it. I get it. He's trying to use that as a comedian thing, comedic moment, I guess. But he's African. Even himself, he said he was bullied as a young person because of his accent, so he can't pretend to be African. So I hope they get over that feud or whatever. Brendan T. Jackson is the guy who was in Big Mama 2.
Yeah, talk about it.
The one who dressed as a woman. And Katt William said he should never go for it. He told him to not go for it. And I think Brendan T. Jackson regretted. There's an interview that shows that he regretted. So what did you guys think?
Yeah, before what you said specifically, I think he even said after, Katt Williams said after that, he said, oh, he didn't realize at the time he thought it was against him, but after he realized that, yeah, you actually helping man out by telling man not to do it. But I'm thinking to myself, you're not gay, but you're dressing like a woman. How do you not know? How do you not know that he's trying to help you out? Like, that to me, it would be obvious straight away. Me personally, I'll be giving him reasons why, like, it's like this is why I have to do it, because I already feel shamed that I'm with my actions. Whereas he in his again, this is hearsay, but in his he's saying that after a period of time he realized that he was trying to help him out. But me straight away, I would have clocked that. Yeah.
No, the thing is that they saying is, all the greatest people did it. All the best comedians did it. Even Wesley Snipes in a dress. My gosh. But they tried to say go for it. Like, I think he was boosted because he's playing with Martin. Who doesn't want to be with Martin in the movie? Anyway, it was not a good idea.
For a piece of change. Hashtag no casting couch. The legendary Georgewallace responded saying, just want to take a moment to apologize for anything I've ever said or done or thought about saying or doing to Katt Williams or to anyone Katt has ever known and whatnot. Listen, no one wants smoke with Katt right now, man. Like I said, a lot of people
Joe Rogan.
That reaction. Even Joe Rogan moments ago responded saying, listen, I love Katt. He's one of my favorite comics and I love to have him on. We talk about him all the time, and if he's down, I'll make it happen. Comedian Phase on Love, he was sending shots at Katt Williams all day via IG. Posting, clips and some of the most wireless moments he's had over, years with his career.
Can we vote?
Wait. What's going on
What?
there?
I didn't get the last one though. I need to rush it.
Okay.
Oh, so what you guys think about
Wait, hold on. What's that about?
So basically, okay.
Why is wedding like that?
So basically, Joe Rogan responded, which was nice. We can rewind and see who else responded as well.
Should I
rewind a little bit to see who responded as well? Then I will tell you. That was Joe Rogan. Rewind a little bit. Yeah, George Wallace. So basically, George Wallace, when it comes to him, he's a old comedian. Like, he's an OG. He basically wanted to show how much power Katt Williams has. Like, he's like, oh, I don't want to mess with him. And he's an OG. He's one of the big ones, let's be honest. But he's like, nah, I don't want to mess with Katt. I apologize in advance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's push him to the side. Joe Rogan is one of the biggest podcasters. You must know Joe Rogan by now. But Joe Rogan used to be a comedian. That I didn't know.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I watch his comedic things. It's not bad. But he does also inspire himself from a few other comedians. I've seen that. So what I will say, Joe Rogan, because he is also a comedian. I'm sure he loved Katt Williams, but he never really invited him on. It's only when the clout got so big, he was like, "Ooh, Eureka!
Yeah.
I should have done it. I should have done it. Oh yeah, he needs to come on now. Oh hey, Katt, what's up?
Yeah.
What do
I
you
don't know.
think?
For me, just what I was like, the apologies is a bit weird because they said like you want to apologize
Yeah.
for anything I ever said, but then like I don't know, it's not really real. Like,
No, he just want to get out of the way so he doesn't get any backlash. What about you?
Yeah, no, I feel like he's making a joke. Yeah, this is a joke.
It's also a joke
Yeah,
as well.
he's like, just in case I said anything
I
wrong,
wash my hands.
I'm not trying to put my
that's
foot in.
it. I'm out.
Yeah, I'm out.
I'm
You get
stepping
me?
backwards.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, for real.
That's what I get from
This
it.
one is just.
No, he's funny. He's just
That
being
was
funny.
different.
I like George Wallace. He's cool. And
But
also,
it was another reaction, but I didn't catch it.
basically, it was Phase and Love.
Yeah.
Phase and Love, you know. He said a fat
course,
phase and liar.
Big guy, yeah.
Phase and liar.
Yeah.
That was not cool.
Yeah.
Because Phase
Yeah.
and Love said Katt Williams is an overrated comedian. He doesn't like Katt Williams, and he said it on an interview. And obviously, Katt Williams felt slighted, so he went for him. He really went for him. He said that Phase and Love doesn't sell. He doesn't have a special on Netflix or Tubi. And also, what happened with Faisal is the fact that he says Faisal is good, but he's not good enough as a comedian, stand-up act anymore. He's more like a movie star now, and he likes to show his belly like it's a comedic issue.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's Faisal for you. So he's making fun of Katt. You can see the videos. The other videos.
So what about him running around?
That's when Katt was getting
fighting
beaten up.
with the
That
teenager.
teenager, that
What about when he's running around the circle?
that was a ritual. That was a weird ritual. I don't know, like an African ritual or something. That was weird.
He was sending shots
It
to
looked-
Katt Williams on day via IG. Posted, old clips of Katt Williams.
And the
Some
ritual.
of the most wildest moments he's had over, the years of his career. It's obvious this interview struck a nerve in some of your favorite comedians. That's obvious. And of course, even if you weren't offended, man, a lot of people just entertain. This is definitely a classic interview. And also, Faison did an interview with Art Dialogue earlier today, giving his exclusive response to Katt Williams. I seen the title that said something like, he called Katt Williams the most overrated comedian of all time. Look, my man even posted a 911 call to Katt Williams. Like I said, he going at Katt today, man. So y'all check out his response to
that's
Katt
another
Williams.
alisaddiq. I love Ali.
This video,
My God.
he said he want to step in the ring with Katt Williams. Yes, you heard that correctly. He said he want to throw the hands with Katt in the ring for charity. As you see here on the screen, the post reads, don't say anything until Katt Williams invites alisaddiq to this hallway or ring. Don't say shit until you say something to me. Remember the unknown brother. I am not a 12-year-old boy or woman. What up? Proceeds can go to a literacy program. Oh yeah, Steve Harvey. Time to catch me out in the ring or the streets. Let's work it out. You can have all the money. You're going to need it. Because if you accept the ring or the hallway, you will be on the slow drip after either incident, so you can have the money. Comedian redgrant, who was also one of Katt Williams' closest friends, he responded via IG with a post that reads, thanks, Katt Williams, for letting people know it's truth over white lies. My campaign is based on the truth to expose the political lies. We have to hold our political leaders accountable until they tell the truth, until it becomes a part of their nature. Purpose over popularity, hashtag grant at large.
Yeah,
and now again, that was a list of comedians reacting to
We were all mad though.
Faison is funny as hell.
Yeah.
He's not a comedian, but he's a comedian.
Yeah, it's funny.
Okay, who else reacted and what stood out for you?
So was it Sadiq?
alisaddiq.
Yeah, alisaddiq. Yeah.
alisaddiq is banging.
He
He's
gave
a
me
great
like a big,
comedian. Yeah. What do you think?
So was it his Instagram he was watching?
So we watched alisaddiq kind of get ready.
Yeah,
So
for the training.
alisaddiq. So this was the one where he basically came up to Katt Williams. This was from Katt Williams' point of view. Came up to Katt Williams' show and said, "I'm supposed to be on tonight."
Yeah.
And Katt Williams basically organized some money to be handed over security. Now, what didn't make sense to me in the interview was Katt Williams said he wasn't even there at the time when Sadiq came to get that treatment, which was to be exported out. Yeah, he said that, but then he also said that he said, "Well, we can't have any comics, uh, thinking that they were on and not getting paid. So let me pay him." But how could he make that decision if he wasn't there? He said he only found out about it after.
It shows like maybe there's a lie somewhere.
Well, that's it. That's the story doesn't add up.
Yeah. So for me, alisaddiq is never been the type of person to lie. Have you ever seen him like a liar? No. He always is always unfiltered when it comes to his life story and prison, and he always speak like facts. That's how I feel. It doesn't mean it's true, but I don't think alisaddiq would just make up a story just for clout. He's not that type of person. What I would see him trying to fight Katt Williams, that's clout. But when it comes to the story, I don't think it's clout because I feel like that was his experience at the time. Allegedly, his experience at the time. So he wanted to definitely be cool with Katt, but Katt kind of, it's like he felt threatened. You understand? Because alisaddiq is a funny guy. He's very funny.
Yeah, it's really funny.
So for him to be part of the show, then you see security being like, nope, we don't want him in the building. We don't want him anywhere. And you said he's not on, but you say hand him this check. Does it make sense? I wouldn't pay somebody that I know is not on.
That for me, it would make sense, yeah, because he's got enough money to pay comedians in a show that he has nothing to do with. He'll give a woman some money. This is what he said, and this is what the Shay Shay had confirmed as well. You even asked him about it, to pay comedians that may not getting that paid from that show. So yeah, I have good feeling that Katt Williams would have probably done that out of his own intent, but what he says doesn't make sense. He says he wasn't there, but yet he says
he wasn't there, but he gave him
money. Yeah. So how does that?
No, Katt was acting like he was above alisaddiq. He pretended like he didn't know him. Don't you remember in Willie D's interview? Shout out to Willie D. Basically, he was like, "Oh, I don't know him. Who's the comedian? Don't say his name. You don't know him, but yet you remember ending a check." So I feel like the shade is because he feels kind of threatened by him. That's how I feel. It doesn't mean it's right.
I don't know if he feels threatened by him because there's so many other people that he could be feel threatened by. But there's definitely something there that's under the lines.
Yes.
We don't know what.
Yeah, something, yeah.
Redgrant.
Something that we don't know.
So Redgrant, what did you think about him? His paragraph. He had a whole paragraph about politics and the industry and when it comes to Redgrant, is another comedian as well. I'm sure you don't know him. He's light skinned, very, very not pale, but kind of brown. So basically, he's also underrated. He's not the type of comedian that you will see everywhere. So you guys don't really know him.
No.
That's the proof. So he said there's politics to the entertainment industry, and he's really happy that Katt Williams kind of shed the light on it.
I feel like everyone who is a bit in the underground kind of share the view with Katt Williams. Like it's the same, but everyone who have like Michael Blackson and the others like Seb Green, all have something else to say.
The industry now.
Yeah, the industry people, they all have something to say.
They're up now. Everybody sees them, so it's different.
Yeah,
you know
they
what I mean?
want to. Let's see what the.
That was explosive interview on Club Shay Shay with Shannon Sharp. Like I said, it's been a Katt Williams takeover for the past 24 hours. The way the timeline is looking, I'm sure this will carry well over into the weekend. But like I said, man, Katt Williams, he name dropped a lot of people. Spoke on a lot of topics. And already, I believe this is easily one of the best interviews of the year. Of course, we can call it number one, but let's be honest, this is the first week of 2024. And already, Katt Williams, he wants smoke, man. He done spent the block. He said, listen, I got receipts, exposing people stealing jokes. Any narrative that pretty much has existed when it comes to Katt Williams' career over the years. Katt Williams is back and saying, listen, y'all will not play with my legacy. Y'all will not rewrite me out of, comedy history when it comes to the legends and the ghosts. Just acknowledge the fact that.
Thank you to Forgotten Kingz. I always mash up your name, but shout out to you. Thank you for kind of putting the responses together. What did you guys think about the responses?
Yeah, man, I feel like everyone responded quite quickly.
Oh, too quick.
Yeah, quite quickly. As I say, like certain people, the one response we haven't covered yet is Chappelle. We're going to get to him next, I think. Yeah. But in terms of everyone else's responses, it's quite relaxed. Everyone's response, not too much spice.
This one was relaxed, but don't worry, there's flaming ones. There's other guys who are pissed. So for what I can see is definitely he kind of shows how the power of whoever Katt William is. He's definitely powerful. He's definitely that type of man that people kind of he captivates people's attention. So
I feel like you respond, but not, as I was saying, not that deep, more on the surface level.
I think
so they don't want too much trouble.
Yeah.
So I believe. So that's why.
Yeah, but you'd be surprised. There's more response coming. So stay tuned, people. It's Unfiltered Trend with GB.
Seb Green.
Hey, next video, you'll be ready. Be ready.